as America's rock sweetheart makes a comeback with very strong language from the start.
Well, I have mad episodes because I'm a bit mad.
For 3 weeks, I've got the opportunity to hang out with the woman some call the Queen of Rock, Courtney Love. It's a critical time for her. The ultimate showbiz survivor is on a mission to get her life back on track.
I was a bit of a nutbag. I'm not anymore.
For some, she's always been known as the drug-fueled rock star and rock widow of Kurt Cobain, yet she's also an Oscar-nominated actress and critically acclaimed singer-songwriter who sold over 5 million albums. But in 2003, it all went wrong for Courtney Love. She became addicted to crack cocaine and was in and out of court. Her career nosedived and she attempted suicide.
I wanted to die.
She's not supposed to be alive. She's supposed to be, a pretty corpse.
As I joined her, only 3 months out of rehab, she was setting out to conquer the demons that have haunted her for years, recording a deeply personal make-or-break album. With unparalleled access to the woman herself and her previously unseen personal archive, our cameras are invited in to follow her progress.
If I don't get this out, I'd be suicidal. That's all there is to it.
I'm drowning. My whole world is in your hands.
March 2006. I'm on my way to Courtney Love's house in Beverly Hills. I'll be filming her for the next 3 weeks. She lives in a rented house just off Sunset Boulevard. She's only been in for a couple of months. Before then, she was bound by a home detention order, living in a hotel up the road. I arrive mid-chant.
I have tried it all. I've been a Christian, I've been a Catholic, I have been totally New Age, I have been Episcopalian, I've tried Scientology, I have. And I find that Buddhism is the most amazing, transcendent path to enlightenment for me. It absolutely works. It's an aggressive, you sit and you say, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, and you sit at your altar and you chant. And the cool thing is you chant for shit that you want, and you get it. These are the things I chant for. Perfect home, perfect man. Stay sober, help a certain friend in Hollywood. Movie by July 1st. Kurt, Lindsay Lohan, and Kate Moss, I chant for them. Having a baby with a perfect man who treats me well. Horses, dogs, cats.
After chanting, it's time for yoga. Courtney and her instructor Noelle are joined by Fluffy, Courtney's cat. This first experience is all a far cry from the tabloid Courtney Love I'd read about. Up until recently, a lot of the stories were about her troubles with drugs, which in turn badly affected an album she was working on in 2003.
A lot of heart went into it, and it got ruined because her and her friend were coked out, and that is the truth, and that is the fact, and everybody knows that. Well, not everybody knows that, but Courtney knows that.
Her shaming became more and more public.
24 months ago or 36 months ago, watching her on court TV looked like she was beyond lost.
The photos and the footage showed someone out of control. Her nadir was a TV show in August 2005, when she appeared as a guest on a show about Pamela Anderson.
I don't know why I did it. I wouldn't sit down with Barbara Walters, I wouldn't sit down with Oprah, I wouldn't sit down with Diane Sawyer, but for some reason, I made friends with Pam that year. I would do Pam Anderson's Comedy Roast, not thinking I'm going to get my ass kicked. I weigh 180 pounds. I'm using, I'm not clean. I didn't know what was going on. Somebody should have said, walk. Get the fuck off that stage now. Go.
Courtney's demons were winning, and in July 2005, she took an overdose.
I went to a hotel, and I did heroin for the first time in 10 years. I wanted to die, and anyway, I didn't. And I kept saying to myself when I came to life, I was very thankful, and I thanked the lady in the ambulance, and I kept saying, okay, I'm on probation. Say it was slipped into your drink. Say it was slipped into your drink. Say it was slipped into your drink. And I consistently said that, but to one doctor, it was so high that I told the truth.
Once again, Courtney was back in court.
3 courts have tried now to help you get off drugs. I think that you need to hit rock bottom before you make a decision what you're going to do in the future.
This time, the choice was either prison or enforced rehab for 90 days. She chose rehab.
Everything was taken away from me. My freedom was taken away from me. My rights were taken away from me. My child was taken away from me. Everything was taken away from me.
When I went to go visit her, you know, I had to, as a friend, you know, just give her support, let her know, hey, you're in here for a reason, so why don't you utilize the time that you got in here? And she wrote and wrote and wrote.
If she can bring all of that from that journey, from literally the depths of hell, all the way back up to the surface of, like, you know what, I have value, that is an incredible symbolic journey. Now, if people can't get beyond their own preconceptions, they're missing the point. You have to go down to hell to come back up to make that journey. Most motherfuckers won't step 2 feet out the door and sit in very deep judgment of others who go there.
Courtney's only been out of rehab for 3 months. Her situation is vulnerable. She's still an addict in recovery.
Do you sometimes, like, suddenly bolt upright in the middle of the night and think, I just, you know,
Really want
like a cold sweat?
Want some drugs?
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, a lot. You know, the relapse statistics are huge.
We're on our way to a rehearsal studio in Hollywood. She's working on material for a new solo album. With many of the songs written in rehab, the album has the working title, How Dirty Girls Get Clean. It seems, for Courtney, a key part of her recovery over the next few weeks will be focusing on her music.
Yeah, for me, every one of these songs is a personal experience and they're all acerbic. You know, none of them are tender love songs or very nice. You know, they're all songs about disasters. And they are really painful, and it hurts, and it hurts like a knife in the gut. I've never been in this situation before.
2 nights later. This is one of the last rehearsals before Courtney goes into the studio to record these songs. The importance of this new album in Courtney's recovery is becoming clear, and there's pressure now on everyone.
Did you record that?
No, we're still going.
Whoa!
You're kidding me. No, I didn't know
Okay, that is so fucked up. I can't even believe that.
Get this one, guys.
Yeah, you got it.
And don't fucking not get it again, or I will not be back here. I'm happy to be the cunt. I will be the bitch.
I have to make this one record, and it may be my last record. You know, maybe the last thing I'm ever compelled to do this way, but I have to make it.
The girl's here.